Welcome to Golf Tech. We're going to continue the journey towards prepping for the new season. Today we're going to fill in this table. It's all about trying to find scoring yardages in and around the greens with the wedges. So we're going to fill in the full shots first. I've got my lob wedge. I've hit a strong lob wedge. We're going to get a yardage, see how far that's gone. And we're going to put the same swing on every single one of the four wedges, this time sand wedge. Once I've hit a number of full shots with each club and I've got an average, then I'm going to start working on the other categories. So the smooth swing, revisiting the 58. Still a full turn, but working out how much shorter that's going to go because of that. So we've gone from 91 yards down to 81 yards. Similar gaps in the 54 and then the gap wedge. This is pitching wedge smooth. We've gone from 129 down to 119. And then into the three-quarter shots where it's about trying to create the same rhythm and tempo, but just shortening the length of the backswing to remove some club head speed. This time another 10 yards off, 71. Until we finally get to the half swings. Half swings for me, same tempo, but feeling like I'm trying to get my hands to around about chest high. See what yardage this produces. Pretty good, 63 again, another 10-yard gap down. Until in the end, I end up with a table looking something like this. I'm not going to pretend for 1 second that I'm good enough to get those yardages every single time. There are averages of 5 or 6 numbers where I feel like I've hit good shots. That might change through the season if I work on something on technique, but generally speaking, that's going to be my go-to. I'm going to print that out, or I'm going to write it down, I'm going to put it on my bag. Finally, I'm quite happy that there's some numbers that quite closely duplicate each other, because when I hit a lob wedge, say, that goes full out 91 yards, but then I can also hit a half shot with my gap wedge, I know that the flight is going to be very different. I'm going to hit the lob wedge much lower, so that might be good for a back pin. The higher lob wedge is one that's going to stop quicker as well and probably good for a front pin. Weather conditions also might determine which particular club I decide to use for which particular yardage. I'm always going to go on carry distances as well. If I'm good at being able to produce a consistent and predictable trajectory, then given the ground conditions, I should be able to predict what the ball is going to do when it lands and hits the green.